This is an Iver Johnson safety automatic revolver dating to the early 20th century. This one in particular is chambered in .38 Smith & Wesson and has a barrel length of 4 inches, a fairly uncommon size. These were meant to be pocket revolvers. The cylinder only holds 5 shots, making it slimmer, and the grip is rather small. I can only fit 2 fingers on it. Its small size throws off the proportions of the revolver. The long barrel necessitates a larger grip, and that's what I'll be doing in this video, making them myself. Iver Johnson did produce larger grips themselves, called a Western grip. They're much larger than the standard grips in all dimensions, and they extend downwards past the frame, whereas the standard grips end there. I'd like to replicate these, but note that they don't have any side screws. That's pointed out in the ad. The grips are one piece, and they're held on by a screw through the bottom. My revolver doesn't have a hole there, so one would have to be drilled and tapped. I don't want to do that, so I'll be replicating the grips in a 2-piece design with side screws. I'll make the grips from these blocks of walnut. The thicker one will contain the back strap and the bottom of the grip. I'll trace the original grips, making sure that the grain is running down their length. I'm orienting them so that I could fit the larger areas of the new grips. I'll freehand draw the new grips, starting with the spur on the back strap. The front extends down from the existing curve, and then straight across the bottom. I'll draw it as large as I can fit on this piece. The back strap, I'll follow the curve of the original grip, but making it larger. Now, it's time to shape the grips. Here's the completed grips. As you could see, I tried to restrict myself to only using hand tools. The only power tool used was a drill. I used a rasp for most of the shaping. It's labeled as a fine-tooth rasp, but it removes material very quickly. Though I based the outline on the Iver Johnson Western grips, I shaped them a bit differently, most noticeably with a step down at the top versus a gradual curve, but that just makes them my own. The size of them is much better proportioned to the revolver than the old grips were, and they're much more comfortable to hold onto, both here on the workbench and when shooting at the range. Thanks for watching.